Okay, so I've had some time to play around with the different backgrounds or the virtual backgrounds that you can use. And so right now I have a green screen behind me, but I've tried to find ones that do not need a green screen. And one thing that I noticed was that there's not too much that works really well with the Chromebook and Zoom. And so the kids might have trouble getting virtual backgrounds to work if they're using a Chromebook to log into Zoom. If they use a different or personal computer, they'll probably still see that virtual background option if they have it enabled, but or if you have it enabled, I'm sorry. But otherwise, I wanted to see if there was any other options out there. And so one that I did find was Google Meets, and I still highly recommend sticking with Zoom predominantly, if not entirely, because Zoom still has those really good in meeting reactions that the kids can give, and the breakout rooms, pushing kids to the breakout room or the waiting room, um, and just some safety things like being able to kick a kid out of the room and they can't just get right back in, all sorts of stuff, saved chats that I haven't dove too deep into Google Meets, but I haven't seen those things with them, especially not the reactions or the breakout rooms. I did see that Google Meets now has the ability to record. So that is new, and that could be really good if you're having the kids meet with each other virtually. They could use that record meeting button to then give you proof that they've met and they talked. So that's awesome because the kids will not be able to start their own Zoom session without having their own Zoom accounts, and that's a whole nother ball game. So what I did though for the virtual background, and you can see I have a green screen, but but I try to find ones where that you don't actually need one. Is I found this visual effects for Google Meet Chrome extension, and it doesn't have the best reviews in the world, and you'll see there's a reason it's not the best, but it does work. And so if you do have kids that might be nervous about people seeing what their home looks like or where they're meeting from, then this could be something that we have them add to their Chromebook. And it once it's downloaded, it pops up on this left hand screen. So right now I'm in Google Meet. It pops up and they have all sorts of weird options. And the options can be stacked on top of each other, which is kind of messy, but so they can add a background blur. You'll see what this looks like. It's hard to tell because my green screen is behind me and it's only one color, but you can see that it's already lagging the system, which could be a problem. Um, we could do bubbles, which is just I don't know, all sorts of stuff. Flip is not what I normally think flip is. I expected it to be more of a mirror, but no. Freeze is literally freeze. I don't know what they could use it for, but maybe there's some fun stuff too. Like I don't know, insane rainbow. But what's really important here is that green screen, and so I stick with the default. They do have to upload a photo, so I just saved a picture of one of a video game background that I liked. And so I already uploaded it. And once it's uploaded, now I can um, pick. So I click upload. I want it to be, once this finally comes through, here, I want it to be that. I click my green screen on, and now I have my video game background. And you can see the default is kind of, it's without the true green screen. So it's like trying to snap itself to my body, but the virtual one is a little smoother, but you see more of the green. But you can still see it's obviously very glitchy. So there's a lot of downsides to this. And then there's weird things like face filters, things like that. Oh, it doesn't like working with the green screen. Yeah, so I don't. There's some things. I think this is going to be better for the kids than anything, but obviously it's very glitchy. So I don't know what the right answer is, but it could give them an option if they don't want anybody to see their backgrounds. And it's kind of fun.